So yesterday, January 9th, was arguably my worst day of trading ever. I, like many of you, was on the SEC's official Twitter page, just waiting for a signal, and we saw it. A post from the SEC directly saying, "Hey, we approved everything. Have fun." And so I went, boom, 30x long on everything. Bitcoin, Solana, AVAX, everything I had. I went big time long on everybody. And it went straight up. So I stood from my desk, satisfied, and went, ooh, I need to check the mail. So I went downstairs to check the mail. And then I said hello to my neighbor, maybe 5-6 minutes. Then I came back upstairs and saw that I had been liquidated in all of my positions. And so I was befuddled and upset, to say the least. I probably summoned and then scared away multiple demons with the stuff that was coming out of my face. I was so mad. And so I checked Twitter, and Gary Gensler, within minutes, had said, "No, I didn't approve anything. The SEC's official Twitter account has been compromised. That's an unauthorized tweet. I didn't say yes to anything." And so now, we're all confused and pissed off. Is the SEC manipulating the market? What is going on here? We need to get rid of Gary. We need to sue the SEC. And then today kicked in and went, what's this from Gary? Oh, hang on, what? Gary comes out today at the end of the day at the market close and says, "All right, you win. Fine." And he approved 11 Bitcoin spot ETFs. Because the judge said I had to. I don't even like crypto, though. I think it's for ransomware and money laundering and sanction evasion and terrorist financing. You know, like the dollar. But I don't care how much he's whining, because the money's in. And so I'm super happy. I made up for my losses and then some. And then I got some DMs from people, 2 different kinds. One style was, "Hey, crypto guy on the internet, this is great. This is our moment of glory. We're all going to be rich." And I go, "You're damn right." And then the other type of message was, "Hey, we got approved. How come nothing's moving?" And those are the people I want to talk to. First, we did see some movement. It was pretty green today. But you were expecting huge numbers right away. But take one major factor into account. Gary waited until the market closed today. So all this price action, this is just retail goons. People going, oh, and they threw $50 at Cosmos. No real players have been involved. That all happens tomorrow morning, when all 11 of those ETFs start bombing the market and all their customers want in. The biggest one, Blackrock, has $2 billion of capital ready to deploy on launch day. $2 billion in volume for the launch of an ETF. That's unheard of. But why would he do that? Shouldn't he sell the news? Buy the rumors, sell the news, dump on retail, right? Well, they can do that whenever they want. But here's what Larry Fink is thinking. Let me give you an analogy. BlackRock is opening up a new club, a sexy new happening nightclub. Now, if you're walking by a new nightclub and there's nobody outside and the door's wide open, you go, "What is this place?" And you walk in and there's like a couple of people milling around in the corner. The DJ's just getting set up and you go, "No thanks," and then you leave. Now, I personally would love a club like that. But normal people who are looking to socialize and maybe meet some people and get laid, they want to see a line outside. They want to drive by that new happening club and go, "Look at how many people are waiting outside. That must be really cool in there. Honey, let's change our plans. We got to go into this new BlackRock Bitcoin club. This place looks really cool. Yeah, we got to get in there. I bet everybody's awesome." And so they get in line too. So this $2 billion that Larry's putting in, that's just to show $2 billion of volume right off the bat. That gets people looking at it. That gets people excited. They see the line outside the new club. I gotta get in there. Look at how popular it is. Right away, too. And that's just Blackrock. Remember, there are 10 or 11 other major players throwing 200 million, 300 million at it right away. And so tomorrow morning, it's not going to look like this. There's going to be some major action. Now, there's going to be the buy the rumors, sell the news types, and a lot of that already happened today, okay? That's what this was, a little of this. It was like that back and forth all day. But the big money is unleashed starting tomorrow morning. Not all $500 billion or $1 trillion that we're talking about. All that happens over time. But the first chunk of money, $2-3 billion, we're looking at it tomorrow. I mean, that money's going to start coming in real fast. So are Thursdays particularly busy days? Is there anything else interesting going on? Well, we have some inflation data to look at. That's more of a macro picture thing. But the Bitcoin spot ETF story, it's here. It happened, and it starts now. And I'm excited, because if you look at gold, now gold is the most boring asset in the world. And still, when theirs launched, this is what gold was when it started. $300. It's been the same forever. But then, ever since then, holy cow, oh my word, now we're up to 2,000. And that's gold. It's got the biggest market cap on the planet. It's super boring. It never moves. And even that went up 7x, okay? Bitcoin has a limited supply. You can't go dig up more of it. And if you have the same supply and the demand explodes, that's what happens to the price. It goes straight up. Over the next year, couple of years, it's going to just go up and to the right. And it starts tomorrow. So what about your altcoins? Well, I was pleasantly surprised to see how much the altcoins went up today. And this is just retail, just goons, buying Polkadot, Matic, they're excited. Well, the next major thing that I noticed right away, and I saw some insider trading going on too. There were senators and Congress people buying up Ethereum. As soon as they saw the Bitcoin spot ETFs approved, they already had Bitcoin. They were riding that story. But then some of them started buying Ethereum, because the next narrative is an Ethereum spot ETF. Now, I don't know if that one's going to be easier or harder to do than the Bitcoin one. Because remember, Gary, if you read his letter, he did not want to do this Bitcoin thing. But he was forced to, legally, because he had no reason not to. With Ethereum, he might be able to argue it's a security. It's not really official if it's a commodity or a security. Bitcoin is a done deal. That's a commodity all day. Everybody agrees. Ethereum could be, or maybe not. They could argue that one forever. Regardless, Ethereum ETF is the next shiny object. And so if you have something in the Ethereum, right, in the ecosystem, you might see some gains here pretty soon. But generally, crypto follows in the shadow of Bitcoin, which is very bullish. Then the money rolls into Ethereum, and then the big altcoins, and then the fun, goofy stuff like Bonk and Doge and Jito, right? Yeah, I had a little jump today for them too. So keep an eye on it. If you're into stocks, good for you. If you're in Coinbase stock, what are some of the mining stocks out there? I'm trying to remember some of them. I'm more off the top of my head. Their post-market action, it's not shown here, but it was good. Like up 6-7% for Coinbase and Mara and some of the other ones that are like that. So tomorrow morning's open won't just be Bitcoin and crypto, but crypto-related stocks. And remember, Coinbase in particular is the custodian for most of these ETFs. So if you're holding Coinbase stock, I'm happy for you. I got some myself. Tomorrow's trading volatility is going to be something fierce. I mean, you're going to have buy the rumors, sell the news people fighting with billions of dollars coming in on the buy side suddenly. You got an inflation data coming in. There's going to be a lot firing at each other in all directions. Now, I enjoy that stuff. I got some degenerate plays already lined up. But you don't have to. Maybe you're already sitting on a bunch of these assets and you just want to sit back, raise a glass, and enjoy the show. And in a week or two, when all this crap settles into a nice new pattern, then you make some moves. But I'm here the whole time. Crypto guy on the internet here. I'm happy we got this far. We finally got the win that we deserved. And I'll see you guys next time.